3, Big Po.
Ever since I was a youngin', I've been dreaming tall. Haters on deck.
Man, I'm just so blessed. You know, I have some of the most down fans there is out there, you know, and a lot of them become family. That's one thing about my fan base. You know, I don't try to be some kind of super entertainer. You know, I try to stay as real as I can get, you know, for everybody. I don't put on, you know, it ain't no show for me. You know, pretty much what you see is what you get with Po. Pofolks doesn't mean that you're poor, you know what I'm saying? It means that you're rich in spirit. It don't matter how much money you got, how much money you don't got, you know, because I've been at the bottom. I've scraped and I didn't have a dime. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to pay my light bills trying to do this music, you know what I'm saying?
I've known Big Po since literally the 5th grade at Claiborne Elementary. I've known him on and off through most of my life. The last time we had hung out before I started traveling with him was in the 6th grade at West Monroe Junior. Life took us separate ways, and at a time that I needed him the most, the man found me. Took me to a show, and now he has me doing wild stuff with him everywhere we go. We have a blast, and he's definitely given me something to live for other than just waiting on kids on every day.
The one thing that he told me is like, his mother didn't really believe, but she did. And I'm coming from a mother, I feel her, I'm from New Orleans, so I felt her struggle. And before she even told us that she had cancer, I felt his struggle. And I tell him every day, I just told him again today, I feel her aura here, she's very proud.
You take into consideration of her passing, but then you gotta add in when she found out she had cancer and then watching her go. That hurts. You know, I probably just bottled it up. You know, it hurt, but then in my head, I'm fighting with, I gotta keep going. The bills don't stop. Being a dad don't stop. Being a fiance don't stop. You know what I'm saying? None of this stuff stops.
You have a drink in your hand, put it up. This drink right here is in memory of Miss Rhonda Risher, Big Po's mama. For a moment, be quiet. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Mama tried. Y'all, I made a vow to myself that I would wear this shirt every show that I did this year, and I did that. My mama was a go-getter, bruh. Amen. She's tough. Look here, she wasn't built like everybody else. She done whatever she had to do to make sure we were straight. You understand? She worked, she sweated in a hot-ass warehouse for 30-plus years to make sure we was good. And I lost her. I wasn't prepared for that shit, and I still ain't. I'm the last one left. My daddy's gone. My mama's gone. But I'm gonna make my mama proud.
Mama's proud. And Mama didn't try, Mama did. Because she made him, and he is a great person. Everybody's got their faults, but family, dreams, he's following it, and he's true to himself, and that's all you can ask of a person.
November 14th, a couple days ago, was her birthday, so that was tough. When I go out to her house, all that reminds me, you know, the memories. You know, I gotta leave my legacy. You know, I gotta make my mama proud. And I gotta keep going.
He doesn't show a lot of how he's really feeling a lot of times, but it was hard. It's really hard. He misses her tremendously. She was such a rock for him, you know. I think there's a big piece of him kind of missing right now from that. A few days after she passed, we played a show in Mississippi, and if it was me, I would have canceled it probably, you know, but that's not how he is. He pushes through it, and that's what he did. He pushed through, and it was super hard for him. I really admired him for being able to do that.
But Miss Rhonda always welcomed us in her house. She always, like, it didn't matter if it was 5 or 6 kids, man. She would always open up her house to us, her kitchen table, play cards with us, let us hang out and be rowdy boys in the house. And I always thought that was super cool. We was kind of already doing some stuff, so I just really introduced him to it, and he had such a strong passion for it that he maybe mentored some there in the beginning, but not too long after that, he was so passionate about it that he ended up spreading his wings, and he was going to do it whether we was with him or not. I think we kind of always knew that we were going to end up doing something country. So 23 years ago, we released a country rap record called Wood Ready, and just so everybody knows, Bobby Keith Powell introduced me to the country genre. I didn't even know it existed. I actually told Keith that I thought it was too corny and I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, and boy, did I get proved wrong.
It wasn't easy. We always loved our mom, you know, always there for her and everything. I know she's looking down at us now of how much better we are now from what we used to be. We plant gardens, you know, with our mom, and she loved to play cards. I'm trying hard not to cry right now because
It's okay. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
yeah, because that ain't been long enough for me.
I understand. I'm sorry. Poe's real, and I think that's where Pofolks come from. He's real. He didn't forget where he came from. He knows where he came from and how much he has gotten better and doing great, and he's gonna make it. He's gonna be just like Jelly Roll. It's gonna be Poe, not Jelly Roll. His music hits home in so many different ways. Dirt Road Stone, that's like the story of my life. There's a lot of music out there, and I like a lot of different music. But when I listen to Poe, it's real. You don't get no realer than Poe. He's gonna be the same no matter where you see him, when you see him, how you see him. Whether it's Facebook or anything, he's still Poe.
I bought him a guitar, a brand new guitar, at Sweetwater, and he said, "Man, you should be DJ for me." So we went on tour, then I had a stroke, but I'm getting better.
This is, I think, one of his best albums. And I mean, all the albums he's done this year and, you know, he's put out in the years before. But this one, I think, has a lot more of his heart, you know, with his mom passing. And like when his mom passed, I didn't know how he was going to handle it because, you know, his mom and him were so close. Because we had to play shows that weekend after she passed. And he got up on stage and, I mean, was amazing. I just was so proud of him that night. Just sit and watch how well he handled it and just, you know, and just the respect he showed her that night. He's a strong man. He's a good man. It's good to see, you know, how he treats his fans and how he, you know, because I'll see him out there talking to people and he's so respectful and so kind. And the first thing he wants to do before we go on stage is he stops and prays before we go on stage. That's awesome to me because, you know, I know where his heart's at.
Musically, he's taught me that the grind is where it's at, because truth be known, like, I think I'm the shit. I'm trying to jump rungs on the ladder. I'm trying to go from the bottom to the top. And he's taught me, yo, man, slow down. Ain't no one skipping the rung. You gotta climb step by step, you know what I mean? And it humbled me. Personally, he's taught me that, man, it don't matter what the fuck's going on in your life. You're real. You could be knocked down. That man is one of the realest dudes I ever met. I can't say it any more than that. You know what I mean? And when I say something, it's real. I'm a real one. We got an EP coming soon. There's my plug. And our title track is Real One, so be on the lookout for it. You know what I mean? He actually flew me in. I normally have a lot of money, but, you know, we all have our ups and downs. I've been doing... Paul said, you know, man, I won't always have it, but right now I have it, I'm flying you in. And he flew me in, man. I flew into a spot, walked up on the spot, they're around a fire, everyone's singing. I'm around the Hollywood, Vegas megastars, right? Everyone's trying to be something they're not. Everyone's pretending to be something they ain't. Around this fire was none of that. All these dudes were just being themselves. It was the most humbling experience I've had in a long time. It revived me, man, sitting around that fire last night. That's my favorite memory, last night of that dude, you know what I mean?
I came here to do two things. Drop some quarters on the pool table and listen to Big Poe. and I'm all out of quarters. So I met him a couple years ago out at a big motorcycle deal. I used to ride with a bunch of motorcycle clubs. Shit, I still do, I guess.
People ask me, well, what would you suggest to listen to a Big Po? And there's a song called Never Too Late. You go to that song and you'll find out the most about him, from his wreck to his jail time to his struggles with addiction. Me, I'm an addict. I'm a recovering addict. And the fact that one has went from being a person laying on a ditch waiting on a jail cell to a man that touches people's lives to the point where they cry when they meet. Words ain't been created to describe the type of impact that really is. That's one of the realest men in the game. And that's big facts.
So many people have been involved in my journey and my success. It was not something that I did on my own. These next few months, the winter months, that's what I'm gonna be doing. We're gonna be releasing singles, and then first of the year, we'll go ahead and drop that EP. And then while I'm doing that, I'll be doing my rap album, my country rap album for spring, probably March or April. So expect 2 more projects out of me, January, March, April. So yeah, we're already booking for 2024. So yeah, we're already on it. Lainey, she does a great job for us, my drummer's wife, Daryl's wife. And so, man, we got a great team. And we just gonna keep marching forward in 2024. Like, I don't feel like we've accomplished enough, and I'm never gonna feel satisfied. So next year we're going hard, just like we did this year. And what happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? So
tonight he's gonna play a song called "Take the Whiskey." That's on the acoustic EP that ain't even released yet. We finna give y'all a taste of something completely different. But whenever he goes out there and he pours his soul into them words for y'all tonight, there won't be a band, there won't be a hype man, there won't be anybody but Po, his soul, and his confessions to you as a man.
Keith, I'm proud of you. Break both them legs, kill it, do your thing. You are the man. I'm proud of you. Your daughter's proud, your mama's proud, all your Pofolks are proud. You are the people's artist. We love you.
We're proud of you. Keep it up. Don't give up. And we're going to get it. Let's just keep pushing.
Po, thank you for allowing us to be able to be part of this event. You're a good man, and you're an awesome artist, and you're real as it gets. We love you, Po. Spillman.
Congratulations on the new album. I know it's gonna be badass.
They thought we lost it, baby. They told us that we was too old, baby. They told us that we was too white. They told us we was too street. They told us we was too country, bitch. They always had something to say, baby, but you always stuck with it, baby. You always kept grinding. And even though you probably don't know, baby, you inspired me to keep going at points. Love you, dog. Shout out Adam Harper and them in the house tonight, baby. Love y'all.
I'm direct support for you tonight. We started drinking early, so if I fuck the show up, forgive me, my brother.
Keep living your dream. I love you, big brother.
Hey, y'all, go get that new album, Dirt Road Famous. It's available on all digital outlets right now, y'all. It's banging, I promise you. Go get it. I love y'all. Thank you for riding with me. And baby, look here. We going to the top of the mountain. Y'all coming with me? Pofolks. Let's go.
You damn right, my mama tried.